Okay, this is Engine. What is going on? So we have a problem where the coins are going through the world. They're going through the collision boxes. So the coin coin is a world dynamic. Huh. Right. And considering uh sorry. So I've done a smelly, right? No collision, world static. Okay. Are you allowed to be world static? I don't think you're allowed to be world static. Maybe I should check that first. I gotta go to the bubble man, right? Cursor location. Here we go. Yeah, so world static is what it reflects off. World static is what it wants to stop. Yeah. So nothing in the game can be world static except for the walls around the level and the floors under the level. consider. No collision. No collision. No collision. No collision. No collision. No collision. Volt dynamic. Nope. What's up with the shadows? What is up with that? Okay. Oops. It's gotta move. There's no way it can't move. It can't not move. Ah, but there's a gap. I see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I don't really know. Why did I decide this needed to be fixed now? Who knows? But hey, we're fixing it. I don't know why I've got grid snapping to 1. Seems kind of super redundant, but is that the top? Hey, does lighting need to be rebuilt? Oh, there's a gap there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And then, cool. I think you can do BSP editing in the 3D camera view. That's nice. Guess we'll have to drag this one out too. Just a little bit. Huh? I don't know, some kind of architectural structure here. Should make it out of a different stone. Maybe. It would be really cool if they could add a shortcut to do this, to go to this view. Is that in line? Touching? Looks like it's over, right? Yeah. Alright, we're going to the blue line. And then... Okay, now there's a gap. Okay. Oh, you can't use shift? Oh. That's off now. Whoops. Is it on? Light mass, importance volume. Ooh. Just that one. Yeah, that's nice. And then we... Oh. Oh yes, mechanical power transmission products. Spring clearance sale. This is what I want. Sprockets and plate wheels. Pulleys. Timing and HTD pulleys. V and wedge belts. Oh, I know why I get this. I bought a drive belt for a drill off them once. That's it. That's all I bought. I promise you. God, there's still an abyss out there. Unreal. Ooh. What is this? Is this brick clay beveled? Yeah. Do some on the top. And yeah. Yeah. Ah, I'm not in geometry edit mode, that's why. Dwee. In fact, you know what? No, screw it. Get out of here. I just want to copy the whole thing, right? Just make another one. Yeah. Not geometry edit mode then. Or is that one over this way? I think we're good. I don't know what that line is. What is this line? Oh, what is that? What is that line? Right, so this one needs to... This one needs to come over one, right? And that means this one needs to come over one too. But this one also needs to come backwards. Like a whole bunch. I can't believe we can play in this tiny little window here. That's so cute. Whoa. This must be the smallest resolution supported. Right. Oh, we didn't check that you couldn't see, right? Okay. On this side? Stare back, ya beasties. Yeah, looks good. That's not good. I don't know. Wow. I think the aiming does need some work, but I don't think it's something that we can do, really, like now. No. Especially if we go to do like more complicated map shapes. What time is it? It's 1 p.m. Okay. Like if we go to do complicated map shapes, which are non-convex, we're gonna have the issue where we're gonna have overlapping walls with the level. And if this always traces for collision instead of visibility, well, we're gonna have a problem. I might have to go back to using the old mouse system. Mika said something about casting. So cursor position is absolute values. right? It's the pixels that it overlaps, but screen size returns relative values. And screen size has shown itself to be extremely buggy in the game so far. Even if we get it from options, even if we manipulate the numbers by trying to get like the raw set screen size option, it doesn't seem to work right. There always seems to be this kooky offset based on the difference between how big the game thinks the screen is and how big the screen actually is. So if the game thinks you're running on 1080 and you're actually running 720, your cursor will be more to the left, because you won't be able to access the pixels further to the right. Counter to that, if you're running full frame 1440p and it thinks you've got a 1080p screen, you'll have an offset to the right because you'll have pixels extra that you can access beyond the scale of the screen that it wants, that it thinks that you have. So that is an issue. If you only ever play the game in full screen, there's a node to get desktop resolution, which would work in full screen, but it would not work in windowed mode. And windowed mode at the moment is the only way you can reduce the screen size. Now, I know this isn't a massively demanding game. Quote unquote, no, right? I've looked at it in the profiler. It doesn't seem that bad. But if you want to run this on an older computer, maybe if you're passionate about your friend's project, maybe if you just have a potato PC and you play mostly on Xbox, you know who you are. You can you should be able to play it in windowed. We should be able to really play it in full screen with reduced resolution and upscale. Sadly, this is in 4.23.1, so I can't put DLSS in. And if you have an older computer anyway, you won't be able to use DLSS, right? DLSS is really just for that final kick over the canyon to optimize brand new bleeding edge games. Bleeding edge games and ray traced games, basically. Which is fine, and it does its job impeccably. Death Stranding runs like a dream using DLSS. But what was I talking about? Oh, I was trying to name this level. I was just thinking about the problems that we're going to encounter if we do if we make non-convex levels. See, this is basically just a square. You can look in from one side and there's no issue with perspective. But for example, it doesn't even have to be non-convex, right? It just has to have an overlapping wall. God, there's so many problems in making video games. I've kind of backed myself into a corner on this one, haven't I? So I can't have anything like pillars in the middle of the game. I can't have anything. I can do I can't do a U-shaped map. Well, I could do a U-shaped map, but the area inside, like the U cutout, it would have to be an N-shaped map, right? Upside down U. Or you could do an U-shaped map like this. It would have to have a cutaway at the front. U-shaped map would work. N-shaped map would be difficult because that would have an occluder on the inside track of the going up. I couldn't do like a Z-shaped map, right? Because the top walkway is going to be occluded by the diagonal wall on itself, right? So if you think about it, let's get paint out and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Thank you. So if we have a pathway that follows a Z, right? Like this, right? That's fine, right? At the moment, it's just some BSP blocks. This is, we're looking at it from perspective. So, imagine the edge of the BSP blocking is like here. Yeah, I'm not going to draw the Z in because it'd be really thin. This is the skybox behind, right? And say our player starts somewhere here, okay? The baby spawner, the baby collectors in the middle, the cats now, not babies, but whatever, and ghosts, they spawn up here. Whatever, I don't care. It's an example, right? So we can omit this front wall here because it's the first entry. We don't have to really display that as information. We could have a full cutaway. We could have a floor. We could do like a faux fold down wall style thing that looked like it was perspective. But you'll want at least set dressing, if not direction to the player, that they cannot walk up here, because this is off map, right? This little Dorito chip, off map. So because that's off map, you'll want something to show that they can't get there, right? So you put a wall there, and now they can't see here. And if they can't see here, their cursor can get there, but they can't see there. Wait, their cursor can get there because this can be world dynamic, right? But they can't see there. But you'll also want a wall like all the way up, right? And you'll want a wall here. And going down here, it's a problem. Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Yes, it's a problem. Because we... Is it a problem? We don't want the wall... Do we want the walls to block the cursor? Because it's acting real janky right now, right? It's not acting especially correct. So right now, we're raycasting basically from the camera to the mouse, and if it hits a wall or if it hits a floor, it'll create the cursor, right here, where your mouse is, right? And if it hits a wall, it will create a cursor at the wall, because it will hit the wall, it will take the XY, and the cursor is positioned at a specified Z height from the player. But this is causing some issues in gameplay, where it hits a wall, and the cursor, because of the character movement and the mouse movement, the cursor gets pushed up or down the wall to a point at which the camera box, which is an invisible cube with a boom on it, is pushed through the wall, and you get a cursor on the other side of the wall by accident. It's not meant to work like that. But the friction of having walls there, I think interrupts the gameplay. You saw it there when I said that doesn't really work that well. That's kind of janky, but there's nothing really we can do about that. You see that? Right there. So, is there anything we can do about that? Right? So there's one thing that I was thinking about. Jesus, that's really bad. And you see, we can glitch the cursor through the goddamn game. Speedrun tactics, right? So you're not meant to be able to do this. It wasn't my design for you to be able to put your cursor outside of the level bounds. However, I've thought to myself right now, this second, that actually having no impedance to the cursor position, because right now, right, I don't move my mouse and I walk towards that and I'm aiming in a different direction, right? That's not good. And I think it's better for people to be able to put their cursor through the map than it is the map interrupt people's point of aim. So if we convert all level geometry except floors to world dynamic or whatever we do, doesn't matter as long as it's not world static, because that's what the mouse trace is for. We convert all of the world geometry except floors to world dynamic on whatever we do. You'll be able to move your mouse freely through walls, but there is an add-on on the marketplace right now. Well, not right now, no longer, right? It was, I think it's 4 months ago that it came out. For dissolving walls, And I'm not going to implement it in this build right now because I've got like 45 minutes basically to fix any bugs before I release the week 50 dev build. But I promise, I'll set it up next week. So we have 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks to finish the game, basically. That's 4 sessions. That's approximately 16 hours. And I'm fine with that. So, oh, these are all queues. I don't want queues. WAV. Yeah, I want the WAVs. BM Baby. I want to create sounds. Q. Sound Q. Q meow. I want to open it. Where is it? There it is. In fact, I don't want it to be in a thing because I want the content browser available to me. So that I can have squeal. They're not going to be good sounds, are they? So I figured it was kind of weird having a cowbell as the sound for collecting cats. Alright, scream! Some of these aren't so bad. Random. Nah. That's okay. It's a little bit pitchy. That's not bad. Yeah, but this one. Just general cat / outboard motor noises. No. Oh, they're just hisses now. Okay. Great. So yeah, I had some cat noises. Actually, can we do this? No. I thought there was a way you could add a random. Oh, right, okay. That's how you do it. And I don't care if they get repeated, I don't care what order they play in. Just grab a random cat noise, play the random cat noise, modulate the random cat noise a tiny bit so they're not all exactly the same, and we're golden, right? Perfect. We should probably rename this to Cute Cat Happy or something. Modulate. Modulator, pitch min, pitch max, volume min, volume max. Output. I'm gonna change this. Pitch max is gonna be 1. Pitch min is gonna be 0.9. Because some of these cats are real fucking high pitched. Hell yeah. I'm happy with that. These two are crossed over. Close that. Is it in the, where is it? Is it in the collector? I think it's in the collector, isn't it? BP baby collector. Kill baby. Ah, no, it's kill baby. Target is baby. So, play sound? Play sound. Play sound? Play sound. Play sound? Really? What the hell, man? What did I do? What happened? Random floating range, random floating range, set, collect in, get AI, set, act, enable collision, no, set, cast, shadow, no, set in, track to beam, yes, self in, break, timeline, place sound at location, here we go, here it is. Active location, Q, meow. Ooh. And now they'll meow when they hit the top of the tractor beam instead of making a cowbell noise. It was just because the music had a cowbell in it. I had a cowbell sound effect on the hand. Oh, we didn't actually ever name this, right? We have a bug, by the way. Oh, actually, how does get all actors work? Find all actors in the world of the specified class. This is a slow operation. Use with caution, e.g. do not use every frame. Yeah. What the fuck is get all actors of class? Hello. Welcome to video 4. Oh, it's not lagging. Get all actors of class. We're back to Matthew Wadstein. I just want to know how it gets the actors of class. This little function here. Basically, every time I pick up one, I see how many are left. I get the length of the array, and I go ahead and set that to our screen. So, in terms of what it's getting, right here you have your world outliner, which shows everything in level. If you notice, I have 3 generic pickups. When I run the game, you'll notice it fills up with a few other things, but I have 3 generic pickups. If you watch this side of the screen while I'm playing, you'll notice one of them gets picked up, it's destroyed,
calculate the total, and now I have 2 generic pickups, 1 generic pickup, and 0 generic pickup. So, it's pretty simple. Like you can see there, it basically gives you back an array that you can choose to do whatever you want with. I have another example of something. I have under here a collision zone. If I was to fall off my collision zone, it's going to drop me back up to the player start. And that's pretty simple. Basically, all I'm doing is finding all of my actors of class player start. Because if you notice right here, this is a type player start. I am getting the value of the first one, because I only have one, getting that location, and I'm setting the player's location to where the player start location is. That's a nice and easy way to kind of dynamically set up a respawn point. You could, let's say for example, you had a multiplayer game, or you kind of want to make it a little more difficult when the player dies, maybe they're in a maze, you want to really annoy them, set up 6 or 7 spawn points in your maze. And then when you're doing this, just simply get a, right? Well, instead of getting the first one, you do random integer range.
Okay, that's not helping me. But I think we have a way of doing this. I still haven't named that level. It's in Ghost Direct. It's in the BMG Russia event graph. No, there is nothing here. Is it in AI Russia? AIBM Russia? Bug. What do you mean this is a bug? This seems like it should run fine. Why did I, Oh, we have a default here. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, if it's more than 2. So if it's 0, it will print an error message because you don't have any collectors. If it's 1, it will set the 1 collector in the array to the collector that we're going to. And if you have 2 or more, it will iterate through the array, apparently cause a bug, and try and find the collector that's closest to the dude. I don't know why this doesn't work. It really should. Because this is the AI. This isn't like the blackboard or anything. No, that should work fine. Now we have to check if coins still spill out the level. They shouldn't really. I'm pretty sure they didn't used to. Oh, they can still get out. They just spilling everywhere. Okay, so what are the walls? Custom, pawn, right? And then BPBM coin. Coin? Custom. And blocks world static. What are we using for the actual hitbox here? Okay, so that's for physics. The coin is not for physics. Construction, no. Event graph. Okay, so the other hitbox is used for physics. Actor event begin. Excellent slam. So it's this one that we need to block pawn. The other ones can overlap. And this one blocks world static. Oh, this one. This one. Okay. Now, I'm sure it doesn't actually matter which one does the work. There we go. All nicely contained. It was just a case of reassigning what it blocked, and we can still overlap them because we're not a pawn. I think we're all dynamic. But now they will be blocked by the blocking volume. Hey presto. Very cool. I'm wasting time playing the game. I should be making the game. I should be finishing the game. I'm sure there's something that I've neglected to make here. You're right. We need to... The power-ups need to be representative of the power-ups that they are, right? So the shotgun power-up is still using the old shotgun power-up model, which it needs to not do. You know, in case I probably won't sell this, but in case I do. And also, good practice being legit, right? Theft is not cool, kids. So I'm going to do that right now. The power up. The power up. They're in character, right? Excellent slam. So this shouldn't be able to rotate. Okay. So we just have to do that again, right? The Balashnikov. Core. Block rotation in X and Y. Add a skeletal mesh. Balash. Not. There we go. Viewport. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. We need the assault rifle A, of course. Did we change anything on this, or is it just standard? 180. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And viewport. Add skeletal mesh. Sidey boy. Darkness pistol. Let's just make them all 30 above, right? And rotating movement. MI shotgun. This is going to be use emissive for static lighting. Can I not? Oh, okay. Oh, static lighting, right? Yeah. Can we actually do this on the parent? So we have to change it for all of them. Core. Cast shadow? No. Distance field, indirect shadow. Light. Cool. Great. Oh, hello. Did that drop a pistol? That's not meant to drop a pistol. I already had a pistol. Interesting. Let me test that. Ooh. Okay, now we got a pistol. Oi! You're not to let me kill you! Arrgh. Why has it got to be this hard? Why is this game so hard, man? Okay, I want to drop to a Balash, which is good. I did not get the Balash, however, which is not good. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Dropped a Balash. I think it's working fine. I think it's just because I spawned it. I don't know why that would matter though. Because like the it's a shotgun. It's fine. The blueprint that controls whether or not I get a power up or not. Spawning the okay, so spawning the power up directly using the console key. One of these to get a cheeky Balash is an entirely separate function to the console command, to the blueprint. Sorry, that decides which thing I get. Right? Oh, that's not good. What happened there? Is that in the... Is that on the wool outliner? Can I just, Okay, so, no. The Bubbleman Actual has Weapon Parent, right? Oh, BP Balashnikov. It's just there. Right, okay, so, well, I don't know how that dropped. I wish I knew how that dropped, but it did drop. And we need a clear up for it. Right, so I guess on death, all actors of child class weapon BP parent beautiful. It's taking lighting and everything. Okay, so death clear-ups on the character controller, right? Apparently not. It's not on the character, is it? Ah, pick up coin garbage collection. That's right. Adding a new level. BP weapon parent. Error. This is just garbage collection. So if if that happens again, it should delete it from the level. Weapon parents, bigger parents, coin parents, and projectiles. And do you know what I'm gonna do? Where's the pickup parent? Hi. I'm getting rid of this. Get out of here. Oh yeah, we see that one up rolling away though. Just figured that's a power up, isn't it? Why was it rolling? Why did it invert? Did I not change the I don't change the XY for those? I don't change the rotation lock. Ugh. I'm just trying to get it to glitch out and like leave one of those weapons behind. But like when I die, it's not causing a massive lag spike, so I think we're good. And it's spawning me with a new gun, so that's also good. What time is it? Oh my goodness gracious me, it's almost 2 p.m. Right. That's fine. We've made some good tweaks. We've made some good fixes. We didn't make a new level, which is a shame, but you know. The time will come for new levels. I will build and package this. Oh, hello. Destroy actor. Blueprint runtime error. Attempted to access weapon BP shotgun C1 via property current weapon, but weapon BP shotgun 1 C1 is pending kill. Show it to me. Oh, yes. That's fine, because it does it in the garbage collection now. Because that is a weapon BP parent. Oh, great. We saved ourselves a step. That was like entirely redundant anyway, because when you spawn it gives you the baby gun. And it will not take no for an answer. I really like this color. The yellow and the orange and then the pink. It's so good. Anyway, we'll build and package it right now. I'll chill out here for a second. Maps need lighting rebuild. What are we doing now, buddy? Are we doing a lighting rebuild right now? Gee, boy, I wonder. Thank you. Why is this broken anyway? And why is this broken? This shadow used to be really good, and now it's really bad. And I know what you're gonna say. The light map is too small or too big. And you know, granted, normally I'd hear you. Normally I'd be like, yeah, bruv, that sounds legit. That's horrible BSB work, I'm sorry. But the light map on this is good enough to have a real crispy edge right here, but it's not good enough to have a real crispy edge right here. Interesting. That's all I can say. But anyway, we can package Windows Shekstaffer week 50. I already packaged a game into week 50 by accident. Ignore that. I thought it was week 50 last week, but it was actually only week 49. Not like that time I thought it was week 39 and it was actually week 51 and I was like a week behind and I died. It was so bad. Wow. Yeah, CPU does not like that. CPU friendly. Anyway, while that packages, I am gonna go get a drink. I am gonna go have a tiny break, and I'll see you on the next segment. I'll see you in the next segment for the video game. Yeah.